Axis Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Good evening, and thank you very much for tuning in to the Lola Shae Show right here on IAXISRADIO.com, where there is no limit to what we can do. I am happy to be here on this beautiful Monday. It is officially December. We are at the end of the year. We made it. I'm going to be, reminding everybody that, yes, you did make it. It was hell. It was hard. It was stressful, but you did make it another year. We only have 18 some odd days left in the year, and before then we get a little festivities and a little celebrations for those who do the celebration, and everybody gets a chance, an opportunity to kick it with family members. I know you guys love that, so wishing the best for all of you on that. I don't know, it's next year. I feel like it's going to be the year of FAFO, fuck around and find out. That's going to be next year's motto. This year was we revealing all of the secrets. We're going to continue revealing all of the secrets next year. But next year it's definitely going to be full of people who are going to F around and they're going to find out. Okay? Because people don't think that shit stinks these days, I really believe. It is what it is. So we got Trump promising chaos and craziness from day one. With deportations, mass deportations. He plans on getting the National Guard involved, which, in case you don't know, as Commander-in-Chief, he does, in fact, have the ability to do such. He can't get the military to work against the American people, but as non-legal immigrants, they're not American people, so it is what it is, pretty much. Good evening to you too, Ebby. How are you? Appreciate you tuning in. Miss you. Always love to see you in the chats. So yeah. I don't know. You got. I've been speaking to people who actually voted for him, and I think they're experiencing a bit of buyer's remorse at this point. I'm not sure, but they don't want. Good evening, Tammy Hayes. It is good evening. Yes, let the good times begin. We working it out here. So we know we tend to get we get started a little slow. It takes me a little get cranked up there, but I can try to get my favorite subjects in there. So yeah, if the Supreme Court rules against, well, they ruled against automatic green cards and visas for spouses, saying that that's not a fundamental right. They say getting married is fundamental, but living with your spouse is not fundamental. And I am glad that they brought that. I mean, that's a thing now. That is officially a thing. It is not fundamental to live with your spouses. Okay, so you don't have to live with them, ladies. You can move the hell out and y'all can live in separate houses and all that like the rich people do. Big Rich the Ruler is in the building. Shout out to Big Rich the Ruler. Appreciate you being in the building with us today. Look forward to seeing you in the chat. So yeah, no, I mean, it's official now. You don't have to live with your spouse. So she can be over there and you can be over there and he can be over there and you can be over here. You don't have to live with them. It is not mandatory. Y'all can be married. Y'all can make babies. But according to the Supreme Court, it is not mandatory that you guys live together, okay? So that might work out in some people's favor. You never know. It's a thought. It's definitely a thought. Like, I might rethink the whole marriage thing now that they've mentioned that, like, so you don't have to share a bathroom. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Yeah, but, you know, it's crazy. I don't know how they figure that this is going to work practically. I don't even think they thought that far down into the future. But I think it's just, at this point, causing as much chaos as possible is the name of the game with these people. Who knows? But yeah, you don't have to live. It's not mandatory that you live with your damn spouse, okay? We do have a minimum wage increase coming in January. Thank God. People need more money, okay? Most people are living at and below the poverty line. It's disrespectful and diabolical, okay? Meanwhile, the Mets just gave one of their players $736 million. I mean, I'm gonna look into how much money is being paid. I'm not being a hater. I'm not. I mean, I don't want y'all to misconstrue this as me being a hater. That is an obscene amount of money, though. And I'm just saying, it's like everybody complains that they don't have no money, and yet you see things like this happening. I find it very fascinating. Very fascinating. Yeah. So and then there is. Oh, yeah, Trump threatening 100% tariffs on the BRICS countries, I should say. As if you don't know, BRICS is an association of countries that have basically decided to create their own currency and abandon the dollar as the default currency for trade. So they're going to use their own money to trade in and pay for bills in and buy products and services from the other countries, and they're gonna not use the American dollar, which they figure is going to basically cripple the dollar eventually. So you have them saying that they're going to ban all imports from China, or China specifically, saying they're gonna ban all imports into the United States in retaliation for Trump's 100% tariffs. So we've already gotten to the point where we're at tit for tat. We're at, you do this, I'm going to do that. And the only people that's going to suffer for it are the families, the children, and the hungry people. That's all. The price of everything is going to go up. It's going to shoot the inflation index sky high. And you're going to be paying a whole lot more for a loaf of bread than you ever thought possible, pretty much. Because America has a bad tendency of importing things that it can produce and manufacture and or grow itself. So until we get out of that mindset and into being more self-sufficient, more things like this is gonna continue to happen. Tammy Hayes says everyone is one paycheck from being homeless. Absolutely, and I really need them to realize how serious that is, because you know they look at the homeless people as if that can't happen to them, that's so far removed from what their situation is, and it really isn't. It really is just a catastrophe away, a lost job away, too many sick days away. Okay, for some people, and it really has to be looked into. Okay, now thoughts and prayers, prayers and sorrows and please pray for us. Like I I'm trying to figure out, like, stock your cabinets, get you some deep freezers and put them in the closet or something. I don't know. Learn how to make macaroni from scratch. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm learning how to make macaroni from scratch. I figured out the more things that I know how to make from scratch, the less stuff that I have to buy out the supermarket, the less chemicals I'm getting into my system, and the more self-sufficient I then become. Because, you know, grandparents and the great-grandparents and the great-grandparents, they were able to survive things like the Great Depression because they had a serious support system, first of all, and then they knew how to sustain themselves. They knew how to grow their own food. They knew how to sew their own clothes. They knew how to repair their own machinery and mechanics and whatnot. So they didn't rely as heavily on, let's call it the matrix, as we do these days. So the more for the folks, the nieces and the nephews, the sons and the daughters coming up, let's get them trades learned, because pretty much that's gonna be one of the only things that's gonna make it through to the other side. We gotta all get to the other side. The other side of what? The other side of crazy, damn it. The other side of crazy. We are slowly entering the crazy era. So don't say I didn't warn you. So yeah, once again, this is IAXISRADIO.com. We are always busy. Okay, so the latest thing that we've had going on, got some new merch out for you guys. If you were to go to the IAXISRADIO.com website and click on the apparel link, the link to the store, the apparel store, you will find that we have some new merch in there. We have some book bags, and we got some t-shirts. Now, we already had the t-shirts. I think it was white, black, and burgundy. Now we have long sleeve t-shirts. I love long sleeve t-shirts just because. But yeah, I see some slides. I see quite a few things. I see the mugs, jean jackets. Yes, we try to be practical, get y'all styling out there. But definitely have some things for you to check out in the store, and we will be having some more giveaways in the future. So looking forward to that. Okay. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna take a quick break and do our first video break. I'd like to give a shout out to all the people who submit their videos into the show. Appreciate you. You add to the little diversity, a little bit of breaking up of the monotony of me running my damn mouth, because I likes to do that. I likes to run my mouth. I do. Now, when you meet me in person, I'm mad quiet. I know. Well, not for some of y'all. Some of y'all, I run my mouth 24 hours a day, and y'all can't get me to shut up. But you know who you are, those people. But everybody else, hi. My name is Lola. Anyway. So as soon as Al is ready, we're going to do that, and then we'll be back with the second half of my show.
She be on me all the time. I pull up to the scene and I make it come alive. They better push my team, we ain't gonna let it slide. My finesse doesn't come as a surprise. Who am I? I'm that dude that is gonna raise the bar, yeah. I'm the one that they saying is a star, yeah. They don't even know me, but they say I'm going far, yeah. They say I'm fire, but they only seen a spark, yeah. Tryna blind me, I'm still seeing in the dark. You a hater, you can't help but play a part. And if you try to break me, you won't ever leave a mark. I guess they figured out that I was dangerous from the start. You better get your girl, I ain't mean to steal her heart. I make it look easy, but for you it's probably hard. Do you know who I am? Now you see me dolo like I'm on the gill again. And now you see me when I got a couple people that now wanna make amends. They was waiting for my end. Now they wanna be my friends, but I ain't got no homie. Catch me grinding with my fam, or I'm going by my lonely. You don't know me. Who am I? 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 You said you don't know, you don't need a lie. Get your girl, she be on me all the time. I pull up to the scene and I make it come alive. They try to force my team, we ain't gonna let it slide. My finesse doesn't come as a surprise. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I need my space, you need to back it up. Don't you try to play me, you don't wanna see me acting up, no. And if you lazy, better pack it up. Don't need no freeloaders on our wagon when we stacking up, no. Man, I'm just trying to be the man. When I make these bands, I wanna see the screaming fans while I'm in the van. And when you see me in the end, I do it for the fam. That's who I am, and I got a plan. I'm trying to be successful over and over again. I'm trying to make it to the point where the cycle don't end. Move so swiftly, ain't no telling what I might do again. Watch these haters, ain't no telling what they might do to win. But I ain't worried, cause I'm watching. And in my life there ain't no stopping. So you better get out of my way. I'm done talking, I ain't got nothing to say. Who am I? 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 You said you don't know, you don't need a lie. Get your girl, she be on me all the time. I pull up to the scene and I make it come alive. They try to force my team, we ain't gonna let it slide. My finesse doesn't come as a surprise. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?
We gon' do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. Yeah. Relationships coming, I gotta watch out. To see if they plotting, to see if they want it, I gotta watch out. Getting older now, getting up there now. Still looking for the snakes. I got a lot to say. Heard you if you got your own. Heard you, independent woman. Turn up, but she on her own. Turn up, yeah, she know what she doing. She know what she doing. I'm assuming she know what she doing. So drunk a friend, had to call her Uber. But at the same time, dude tryna scoop her. Nah, he don't really wanna scoop her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Watch out for the people tryna use ya. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out. Y'all boys wanna act up and act up, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. Yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Don't judge me if I'm being skeptical. I just wanna know, yeah, your intentions. Cause I gotta know, yeah. Is it wrong for me to think about my feelings? Is it wrong for me to tell you how I'm feeling? I'd rather keep it 100 and you do the same. Cause honestly, I ain't got no time for pain. I ain't got no time for games. Too busy doing me, living life to the fullest. Cause I'm on my way. Ain't no peace to me, hit it then on to the next one. You bugging if you think that you gon' get some. You bugging if you think that I'm the next one. If
Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Ayo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet, and other places think y'all running shit. Then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate. Can't control me, best beware with your gun. You can't get Jackson like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted. Standing 10 toes down to the ground, my feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then Flushing. I rushed in, Jamaica never fake the moves outside. Be outside, don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona. We the only shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never worry. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Queens get the money, slogan is inside of me. The best they gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery we went through when we was young. We was dumb, but in retrospect I sit back and reflect. It was fun. We would be at each other's house. You drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy hanging out in the 90s, packing guns. Memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, same block you would visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme. I ain't gon' hold you. It's sad that they do paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to the hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook cause none of it was capped from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should've took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Ayo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last.
Weird, y'all. I text somebody to come out to my show. This is what the fuck they say to me. Why would you even?
I don't like that.
Yeah, like this is exactly why I hate giving my energy to the wrong people. Like we need somewhere to just make our energy go.
Howard.
So y'all ready to go?
Yeah, we
Let's
out.
just go.
Really don't mean a thing. I can make the change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. Oh, it's easy to cut through a path straight to a lane that feeds me. Oh, it's easy. So you better believe them when they say they see me. It's all in the way that the public perceive me. Oh, yes, I got handles, but can it handle it? Shifting my direction. They do anything for a mention. Policy, but it for my protection. I got control, yeah. Whenever the good, gon' see how the cookie crumble, cause you know it don't. Really don't mean a thing. I can make the change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. Shifting, 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 shifting the mood. Shifting, 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 shifting the mood.
So yes, those were the videos for today. I know you seeing my peoples, you liking the videos. If you liking the show, please take this time out to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified for all the upcoming shows. And you'll get notified for the other shows on this platform as well. I don't know. I'm just keep talking. Anyway, we seem to be having some technical difficulties, which happens. It happens every now and again. Okay, no problem.
You come closer, girl. Let me do the things that he don't wanna do for you. Baby, don't waste your time. You waste your time, yeah. Cause I wanna change your last name more than anything. I give you my whole life, girl. I will show you that you mean the world to me. But I got a question for ya, for ya, for ya. I'm just trying to get to know ya, know ya, know ya. If I tell you, say I love ya. If I tell you, say I need that body every day and every night. I go put no one above ya. Would you give it to me?
Say Can I be the man that you dream of always? The one to make you smile and you think of always. Till then you be the girl that they dream of always. Me I don't need another to they think of always. Oh yeah, come a little closer, closer, closer. Dance make you bust my brain. Give me the champion wine, girl, how I like it. Wanna see you bust it one time. If I tell you, say I love you, no be mouth all day. May I no go use you play. I'll be your superman, be your lover man. Be all you want, you don't need another man.
Girl, if I tell you, say I love you. If I tell you, say I need that body every day and every night. I go put no one above you. Would you give it to me? Don't take me for no maga. Don't take me for no food, darling. I will do anything for ya. Just tell me what you do, baby. Don't you take me for no maga. Don't take me for no food, darling. I will do anything for ya. Just tell me what you do, baby. Girl, you're nice, but you're so rude. Me like it cause you put me in the mood. Skin soft, anything good, good. Yeah, smell like shampoo. Yeah, bam bam move like typhoon. We heat it up like it's so full. Now tell me what you gon' do, baby. If I tell you, say I love you. If I tell you, say I need that body every day and every night. I go put no one above you. Would you give it to me? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I get phone calls and the phone drops. I get phone calls and the damn number don't come up on the screen. It be scam likely, but it be somebody I know. I go to change my number over. None of the calls numbers switch over. I'm saying all this to say that technology is unpredictable. Hola, peoples them. And as such, We are subject to hi, Terror Vocals by Jamel Jones. How are you today? Great to see you in the chat. Appreciate you. Where is Vonnie Jones? Is she having phone difficulties or something? Because I have not seen her in the chat, and it's giving me palpitations. Okay, I want to calm down. The audience is lit. Yes, they are. They always are. Shout out to everybody who tunes in, especially my live chat. I love you guys. You make all this so much worth it. I mean, really. I mean, cause I mean, why otherwise, right? All right. So anyway, on with today's. Let's continue with the chaos that is the world. Okay, I want to be the voice of, I don't know if it's reason. I wouldn't call it reason, because sometimes I will be the insane voice that you hear, and you're gonna have to be like, calm down, it's not that serious, don't stress out about it like that, Lola, calm down. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna always be the voice of reason, but I want to at least create a dialogue where we could discuss these things and the worries that we're having about the things that are going on around us, find out new things, perfect the old things that we think we know already. You know, a learning process constantly, considerably. That's what the plan is. That's what the plan is. So anyways, again, can't happen without you guys. So I want to say thank you very much. As usual. Okay. So on to the second half of my show. So once again, this is the Lola Shae Show. I am your host, Lola Shae, and this is IAXISRADIO.com, where there's no limit to what we can do. Now, once again, I'm really excited about the promotional materials. That there's a whole host of stuff on the site these days where you guys can go and check out all of the awesome stuff. I thought about putting on my new favorite shirt during the little break, but then we, whatever. Anyway, but yes, so we have long sleeves, short sleeves. We coming up with some hoodies soon. So yes, we diversifying our portfolio. Okay, so please do. Let me give you another glance at that. Available in all the awesome sizes. This one is a medium because I am a medium. It looks sexiest on me. Okay, so there's that. And then, so yeah. But, the other thing, please check out all the other shows on this platform. We would very much appreciate it. There are plenty different, a diverse amount of opinions and many different things going on. Only thing is missing is you guys tuning in. So please take the time out of your busy schedules if you can. I don't want to come off too bossy, but if you can, take the time out and check out some of the other shows on the platform. Indubitably Speaking, the Tug of War podcast, Behind Enemy Lines. My girl Tarot Vocals by Jamel Jones has a podcast. So please. Also, Tarot Vocals by Jamel Jones is an awesome vocal coach. And then of course I can't mention that without mentioning the Vocal SOS Voice to Life tea, which is it's a supplement to your usual teas, but this particular one is great for soothing inflamed vocal cords, sore throats, and just lubricating your throats. Okay, some people say that it works wonders. So, be one of those peoples and check it out. Tell me what you think, for sure. Okay, so yeah, in this new relationship hellscape, okay, there are some new words. Like I said, I want us to learn together. I want us to be aware of all the shenanigans and fuckery so that we can overcome them and don't have to go through the bullshit. So all right, the kids are teaching me new words and stuff. So this year I learned a whole bunch of new words. I learned ops, I learned skibbity, I learned riz. Okay, tarot vocals by Janelle, www.voicetolifet.com. Absolutely. You're welcome. You deserve it, damn it. And we want to celebrate, all organic, of course. We want to celebrate all small businesses, people who are, trying to get their brands out there. And if it's good, if it's something that I can myself take, that I can myself stand behind, then I have no problem with promoting and putting it out there for whoever is interested. Pretty much, I don't need all the attention. Okay, I want you guys to have some of the attention, please and thank you. But yeah, if you're doing good work, if you have a good thing going, then it needs to be promoted. People need to know about it. So I definitely have no problem. With that being said, I got to hang out. I want to first of all give a birthday shout out to hip hop legend Andre Dr. Dre Brown of Long Island fame. Yes, there he is. Hi, Dre. So I got to hang out with Dre yesterday, which I like to do from time to time. He's a good friend of the show, a good friend of mine. Want to give a belated birthday shout out to him. But we hung out discussing some stuff. He's like a mentor of mine. Always appreciate his advice and his words of support and encouragement. So I definitely wanted to give him a shout out. I am working on getting him involved over here. Ooh, I am working on it. So I just want to put that out there in the ethers, let it marinate a little bit, and come back this way. All right. With that being said, because I got a feeling he may or may not be watching tonight. So shout out to you if you are. Shout out to you if you are not. But anyway, so new words. Like I said, I learned. Still getting the whole Riz thing down and trying to figure out how that means swag, because basically that's from my understanding what that means. But I don't try too hard, to figure it out. But as far as relationships are concerned, there are some new words that have been I find very concerning. So I want to discuss them with you real quick. Let me know if you heard them, if maybe you've experienced this insanity, and what you think about it. So the first one is zombieing. So before we were introduced to ghosting, which is when a person just out of nowhere, you were having a great conversation, things were going back and forth with you two, they were texting back fast, they were doing all of the right things, and then suddenly, poof, they just disappeared, and you don't hear from them. I actually had that happen to me as a teenager, but the guy went to jail, so I found out years later, like, what happened to you? Where did you go? And they were, I got locked up. Oh, well, that explained that. So, I guess the fuck so. But no, they don't be going to jail. They just be ignoring your ass. It's like, I don't know the reason behind it. I don't know the motivation behind it. I just know that this is a thing that I want to bring you guys up on. Now, the other part of ghosting was the old word, but the new one is zombieing. And zombieing is after they ghosted your ass, they come back from the dead and just pop up out of nowhere. Like, hey, how you doing? How you been? What's been up with you? Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Who are you? New number, who this? So anyway, fascinated me. I'm sorry. I'm like, seriously? This is a thing? They're like, yeah, this is a thing, Auntie. It's a thing. Okay. So they telling me about it. I got to tell you about it. All right. So then there's breadcrumbing. And breadcrumbing is when they give you a little bit of affection and then a little bit more affection and then a little bit more affection, kind of like drawing you into this situation. And usually, people, these situations are not, they don't come from sane people. They don't come from people with all their shit together. They don't come from people, normal, regular people. They come from people who are trying to manipulate themselves into a situation. And if they told you who they really were, you would run. I'm telling you, you would run. You would run screaming. Okay, you would not only just run, but you would be screaming while you were doing it. Okay. But so they do these things and manipulative tactics to get in your good graces, to get you to let your guard down. In some cases, to get in your damn house. Okay, there's a lot of that going on. There's a whole lot of homosexuals running around the world. Okay, and male or female homosexuals, they are out there. They are out there and they are trying to get in your house. Okay, they don't want to pay no bills. They just want to lay up while you at work, eating bonbons, talking shit about you to their girlfriends on the phone. Okay. I don't warn my kids about these kind of things, all right? My son, hey, it happens, son. All right, you working hard, you got your stuff together, and here she come. She don't want to do a damn thing but lay up underneath you, all right? Homosexuals is what they're called, okay? All right, so now, not necessarily the opposite, but an extreme version of breadcrumbing would be love bombing, and that's when they drown you in excessive amounts of affection and gift giving and words of affirmation, all the good stuff in excess in the beginning, with the intention on cutting it out at some point. Like they do not intend on continuing this process. They don't intend on keeping this up for any long period amount of time, just long enough to get you emotionally attached, and then they drop the representative and the crazy comes out. Oh, flag start. I'm always surprised by the sound effects that Al comes up with. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it kind of feels like a two-piece when it happens. All right. Some people would argue that I'm having way too much fun. All right. Some people. I'm not one of those people though. Okay. So yeah. And the other one is, and the last one we're going to talk about this week, because we're going to continue on this craziness, because it continues every day. Every day they're hustling. Trying to get in your damn house. Anyway, and then once they get in, you can't get them out. That's another topic for another damn day. Oh, Lord have mercy. We're going to talk so that y'all can keep them out. We got to keep them out, because if you keep them out, then you don't have to get them out. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm learning. This is what I'm learning at my old age. If you keep them out, you don't have to get them out. And then with my bipolar ass, I'll be like, come to Jamaica. And 5 minutes later, get the fuck out. You're getting on my nerves. You're breathing too hard. I can't take it no more. Get away from me. So you don't have to get them out. You keep them to freak out, okay? That's my advice to you. I know it's born from bitterness. People will tell you, oh, it's born from bitterness. She's bitter. I'm actually very sweet. But that comment is born from experience, and if experience is a good teacher, this is what experience is, okay? So yeah, benching is when basically they have you in a holding pattern. And I see this a lot. Not myself personally, but in other people. I see it in other people. So they have somebody 9 times out of 10, and they want to keep you on the side, like not as a side chick necessarily, but just they got one and a possible. You know what I mean? Like they're playing spades, okay? And you, friend, are the possible. All right, there you go with that. You are the possible. Possible, maybe. Possible, no. Possible, hell no. Okay, because they don't want you to move on and get a relationship of your own and be happy. They want you in limbo over here should they decide that they want to be bothered. Should the situation that they have currently doesn't work out anymore, then they want to come on over there and say, you know what? You loyal, you waited, how come, so on a side note, the loyalty, the submission, the stuff is not appreciated unless a person unless it's an object, unless it's a means of somebody to get over. Then it's wonderful. Then, if you being submissive means you let him get away with all the fuckery, then woohoo, wonderfulness to that. And if you understand what I mean? Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure it out. And as I figure it out, we discuss it, we work it out, we figure it out together. maybe you can explain this shit to me because, ooh, child. God, I'm hiding in the house at this point. This is where they got me. Hiding in the goddamn house. Okay, so today I want to go back over to Burkina Faso. You know, they claim that a whole lot of Americans at some point are gonna just they didn't say why, but it's in the cards that a bunch of Americans moving back to Africa. You know which Americans they're referring to, right? Okay, supposedly moving back to Africa. And at first I was like, who the hell's gonna move back to Africa? Where we gonna go? Africa, for sure. Some real exciting things. Starting in a lot of, ironically, the French colonized countries seem to be the first to go. They seem to be the first to say, we're not doing this bullshit no damn more. So last week I introduced Burkina Faso, which is a country that was colonized by France. It used to be called Upper Volta. What kind of name is that? I've actually heard the name mentioned in old movies and like period pieces and whatnot, and just never knew where the hell it was. Just somewhere, anywhere in the world. But yeah, they decided to change the name to Burkina Faso to more closely represent the actual original peoples that lived there. Now, what I want to side note on that is there was a young lady that I'm kind of close to who did a ancestry DNA test, and against my arguments, I was like, don't give people your DNA, but she did it anyway. So anyway, it came back that she was 96% Nigerian, and I'm like, that's a lot of Nigerian. You got to understand that means that they people have been there forever, like forever. 96%. That means no other outside influences, no other dilutions to her gene pool, just Nigerian, before it was called Nigerian, and so on. And that's significant because she is younger than I am. So that currently the gene pool in Nigeria is damn near untouched and untainted, which is the complete opposite to what's going on over here in America, okay? And that means that these people have existed for thousands of years. Then when you factor into that the fact that there are over 1 billion Africans, they never bring that up. They tell you there's 1 billion Chinese. They tell you there's 1 billion Indians. But guess what? If you add up all of the populations to all of the countries in Africa, which there are over 50 countries in Africa. It's not one big damn country like they try to make it seem. Over 50 separate countries with different languages and different cultures and different cultural particulars. And traditions and whatnot in the continent or on the continent of Africa. And if you add up over 1 billion Africans, okay, and they are tired of white people. It is what it is. So Burkina Faso specifically, which is bordering Mali, another country that's kicked out its colonizers, as well as Niger, as well as South Africa, as well as, like, there's an awakening going in Africa, which only has a trickle-down effect when it comes to us. Okay, it's the only way it's gonna happen is it's gonna trickle down, because we trickle down, it's gonna trickle down. The whole idea of self-sufficiency, not relying on outside countries. They denied aid from the United Nations. They denied aid from a whole bunch of other people because they realized that the aid comes with side effects and strings attached and catches that they don't really want to be bothered with. They realized that they will always be beholden to the quote unquote powers that used to be if they don't become self-sufficient on their own. So Burkina Faso is one of the world's largest exporters of tomatoes, but one of the world's largest importers of tomato paste. Now that doesn't make no sense, right? It's ass backwards, right? Okay. So they export the tomato paste, the tomatoes, to other countries to get it ground up into tomato paste to be imported back into the country, of course at a price. Okay, and at a detriment to the country. So now they're building their own tomato refinery, right? They're building their own gold refinery. They're one of the world's largest gold producers. They're one of the world's largest uranium producers. They just confiscated the mines back from the companies that was running them because A, they wasn't running them properly. B, they wasn't giving them the money that they were supposed to be giving them. Do you know they was only making 5% of the gross the money that was made from their exports? Okay, and the same thing was going on over there with the gold. They produce all the gold. They have all the gold mines. They just confiscated 2 gold mines back from the French government or French companies. I don't want to misrepresent anybody, but they definitely took their shit back. That's a fact. They were like, no, we could do this our own self. Thank you very much. And then they were also exporting the gold to be refined to then, at a cost to then be sent back into the country. And they decided, no, they created their own gold refinery as well. So shout out specifically to Burkina Faso underneath the leadership of Ibrahim Traore and friends. They are not playing. They are dead serious about becoming self-sufficient, which we all should be. They are serious about not accepting outside influences. Now, they still, until they are self-sufficient completely and they are able to provide for themselves, they still have to go outside to get military aid and help and weapons and things like that. And so, but they decided to go to Russia instead of the United States, or France or any of the other European powers, which is really stressing America and other people out, which means there have been multiple attempts on this man's life. But the interesting part about this time is that the people in the country have actually stood up in defense of this man. They love him, and they have been actively protecting him against the numerous assassination attempts that have been made against him. So, I mean, this is a story that I've been following. I find it fascinating, but I think that the whole idea behind all of the stuff that is going on is definitely applicable to what we should be striving towards and seeking to attain over here in America. And I do see it, like I said, as a trickle-down situation where the ideas and attitudes, because there was Gaddafi and what was the other guy's name? Che Guevara. It was a few people before this current generation of folks that had the same ideas. And we all know what happened to them. So shout out to the people for standing up in protection of their very effective, very productive, and very appreciated, at least by me, leader over there in those countries. It's not just Burkina Faso, but they seem to be they've taken on the role as spearheaders, and salute to them for that, for sure. Do we have any more videos before we cut out? And then I can get in, or I can get out of here on time today. Don't you guys love it? I think you kind of like it when it goes over, though. I really do. Because nobody complains. So anyway, we do have a couple more videos for you guys. Once again, if you want to submit your videos, you can submit them to IAXISRADIO.com or the Lola Shae Show at gmail.com or at LolaBay111 at gmail.com. And I'm sure I'll come up with some more emails before long on that. But please make sure that it's clean, that it's at least MP3 format. That makes it easier to upload it. Different formats don't show up as well. The sound isn't great. All kinds of different things you have to consider. So just want to say thank you once again to my people in the chat. Love you guys. I want to say thank you to everybody who tunes into the show. Hope you're appreciating it. I appreciate you and look forward to seeing you guys again next week.
my gaze, my heart, the strange pains that I guess, my hair craziness, lipstick scribbled on my legs, eyes bloodshot, not in pain, feeling my emptiness. SOS, hello. One last swing, turn it up, bottom of the bottle, sanity leaving me, collapsing on the front porch, sailing down by the river. Candy clouds round my head, birds chirping. I want that gumbo red earth to me. Follow that one night now, no, no, no. My head dropping, my brain chest, my vision hazy, body aching, my hands against my chest, they pushing me down. I'm pleading, so one last swing, turn it up, bottom of the bottle, sanity leaving me, collapsing on the front porch, sailing down by the river. Help me. Thought I was dead and gone, but universe, Ricky God kept me here to run fast. I see the white light and trumpets blazing, but I wasn't meant to flatline. I rise again. 'Cause I got gifts and purpose. Bring me back to life, breathe me back to life. Every time I think about it, I cry. One last swing, turn it up, bottom of the bottle, sanity leaving me, on the front porch, sailing down by the river. I'm traveling.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't fake it. For some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye.
Oh, I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering the same thing too. Ooh. So we go on together, living a life.
So we just go on, go on hurting and pretending,
and convincing ourselves to give it just one more try.
because neither one of us wants to be the first to say.
Neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say.
Farewell, my love. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching.